guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back to another speed build video. Today I'm actually really excited because I'm building a starter legacy home. And don't get me wrong, I can't actually build a real starter legacy home because if you don't know, the rules of the legacy challenge are kind of like you start with very little money and then you build your way up. So I couldn't really build a home with the budget that the legacy challenge has. I don't think anyone can. I don't think that's possible. You can't even build like a wall from that money. Like I could build maybe like a little box and that would be the house, just a box. No door, no windows, no roof. Oh, I mean the roofs are cheap, free, so I guess I could put a roof on it. But you know, I can't really do that. So I'm actually building 3 versions of the same house that are very inexpensive. The one you're seeing right now, the most exciting one, is the most expensive one. This is the prettiest one, so that's the one I decided to record. And then, not in this video, but like in my spare time, I guess, after the video was done, I removed a lot of items and just moved some things around to make it even more inexpensive. So this is the prettiest one, and then the cheaper it gets, the less pretty it is. Like the cheapest one is just about under 5k, which is kind of really cheap for a house. I mean, I could get it even more cheap, but I wanted the exterior to look really pretty, even though I was on a budget. So, I mean, it's the best I could do with the budget, and I guess 5k is not that bad, and it still looks really cute on the outside, so I think I did a pretty good job. But, basically, the 5k one only has, like, the absolute essentials in the home. It literally only has, like, a bed, a chair, 3 kitchen items, and then just a bathroom. That's it. So it's not the most pretty thing you ever see. But the one I'm building right now, the most expensive one, which is about, with the lot included, it's under 10k, which is pretty good. But without the lot, it's actually only, like, 8k or something like that. Maybe 9. It's still really cheap. So the idea of this is that you can build your way up. So you can start with the 5k one, then when you make more money you can buy the like 8k or whatever one, and then when you have a lot more money you can buy the 10k one. But the reason I'm actually building this is because I am starting a new legacy, which is really exciting. The reason behind it is kind of a little bit sad. It's actually, I already had a current household. I'm starting a new current household, but the glitches in that were just getting so bad that it wasn't fun to play anymore. The Sims didn't listen to me. So whenever I told my writer to write, he wouldn't write, and my painter to paint, she wouldn't paint, so I couldn't make any money, and it was just like a bad situation, especially with the toddlers, because, you know, the parents need to take care of the toddlers, and they wouldn't take care of the toddlers, and I tried moving them to a new safe and that didn't work. So overall it just wasn't a good experience anymore, so I'm starting all over with the new legacy for my current household. And if you don't know, I'm posting this on Tumblr, so if you want to follow me on Tumblr, the link to that will be in the description. My name is simstorytimeyt, like YouTube, .tumblr.com. And I'm starting a new legacy there, but you can also catch up with my old one. Still lots of interesting stories. I did a wishing well legacy, so lots of wishing well stuff happening. If you haven't seen much of that, it's really fun. It's a really fun challenge. But that's actually not what I was going to be talking about today. I actually wanted to update you guys on kind of where I've been. Not as many videos on my channel as there usually are. Actually, I say that, but I mean, it's not always been this great on my channel. I did daily uploads for like months, and now I'm at this point, but I kind of like it because now I can spend more time in making my videos better. So I guess quality over quantity, that's always like a good, I don't know if it's a good thing for your subscriber count, because like YouTube recognizes quantity way more than quality, but like for myself and the people who are really dedicated to this channel, it might actually be more fun to have better videos than more videos. Since I'm still figuring this out, actually, not the story I wanted to talk about today. What I actually wanted to talk about is why I've been so busy the last couple of days. Okay, so first of all, I'm redecorating my room. I'm actually quite far along in that process, and it's looking really good. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Kind of to like give you an idea of what my room looked like before. I had these like black closets all the way along my wall, which makes my room look really small and really dark. And I'm kind of a person who likes light, so I don't know why I chose to do that. And it was just really dark and very messy, and I had lots and lots of clutter around the entire room. I had like a closet full of stuff that I just didn't use anymore. Old stuff that could just be in the garage in like storage, or could be thrown away completely. So that's the first thing that I did. I actually cleaned out all of my closets. So now I got rid of the entire closet that was just full of clutter and moved it to the garage, like I said, or just threw it out. My books are now scattered around the room, but I had lots of old books, like childhood books, that, you know, those don't have to be in my room at the moment. I don't read them. I do reread my books a lot. But, you know, I don't really need them at the moment. I wasn't going to reread those or look at them, or it's fun to keep them, so they're in the garage. Whether we maybe want to sell those, or someone wants to keep them for their children, I guess. I don't know. I could pass them along, or they could just be a memory from my childhood. I don't know. But they didn't need to be in my bedroom. So those are all gone, so now my books are scattered around my room, because I'm actually building the bookshelf at the moment. So most of my stuff is from IKEA, so it was like 3 days of just looking around different furniture stores, and most of the stuff is from IKEA because it's cheap and they have a big selection, I guess is what I wanted to say. They have lots of stuff to choose from, but you know, the thing about IKEA is that you get it in these, like, build it yourself sort of stuff. So then I had to build my entire room. So it was cleaning out, going to furniture stores, planning out my entire room, buying the stuff, and then I actually had to build it. And I'm still in the process of building some stuff. The main things are done, but I still have to build, like I said, the bookcase is being built currently. I kind of feel building IKEA stuff, so it's been a process. I'm doing a lot of the building on my own, which is a first, because, you know, previous times I was a lot younger, so my parents helped me. They actually did help me, by the way. It sounds like they're terrible parents. No, they did help me a lot, especially my mom. She went to pick out all of the stuff, and then my dad helped putting, like, everything together. But, like, most of the smaller furniture I'm just building myself. You know, they work, I have time. I have a vacation, basically. I'm just on summer break. I guess I've been on break this entire year. I didn't work this entire year. I just worked on YouTube and auditions and music stuff. But, you know, I have the most time from anyone in this house. So I guess it makes most sense that I built the furniture. So that's what I've been doing. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Sort of give you an idea of what I was going with. It's kind of like mid-century modern pastel light, lots of white and like light wooden colors, and then I went with yellow, blue and pink pastel colors around the rooms, and I just love it so much. I have lots of like plants in here now, and I have a desk. I didn't have a desk previously, which makes it's so nice for recording. I'm recording this in my room right now, which is so nice and quiet because I used to record in the kitchen, and the kitchen is like right by our front door, so anyone entering the house was just coming through the kitchen. So it was really annoying that I had to stop recording every single time someone walked in. So now I actually get to record peacefully, which is nice. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's a lot more roomy now because I've removed a lot of the like big furniture and replaced it with smaller furniture. It's a lot less cluttered because I just removed lots of my stuff, and I just like it a lot better. It's a lot more light, and I just like being in here now. It's a lot more clean. Like the closets were just collecting dust up there, so it's just nice to have a nice room again, especially since I'm starting university again next year, so I have a place to study and record my videos and just kind of relax. I used to have like a couch, but it was like in a really, really awkward space, so I never sat on it. It was just like a place for me to put more clutter on. And now I have a really comfy chair, which is nice. So yeah, I have a desk and a chair, and it just looks more pretty, and I like being in here now. I used to avoid my room at all costs. Like, I just slept here and then just went downstairs for the entire day. But I really like being in my room now, so that's nice. And then I have another thing which sort of ruins 2 of my days, and that is that my phone broke. which is always really nice when you're like really attached to your phone, which I am. I'm one of those people, like my phone is just an extension of me now. I always have it around me. I never forget my phone. I forget all of my stuff, but I never forget my phone. It's always with me, either in my hand. Sometimes I don't even carry like a purse or whatever, so I'm just like walking around with my phone in my hand because I don't make pockets. This is just a pet peeve of mine. They don't make pockets on female jeans big enough for phones to fit in. The only pockets you can put your phone in are your back pockets, but that's like really not safe because anyone can just take that when you're not, I mean, you're never looking because that's just not a place you can look. So it's just not a good place for your phone to be. And you know, when you go to the toilet, it might fall in the toilet. There's just lots of things wrong with that. So yeah, it's just an extension of me now. I never forget my phone. I always have my phone with me. I'm always checking it, which honestly, like the most confronting thing about this whole experience is how much I actually look at my phone, because when it was broke, because it didn't turn on. This is the thing that happened. It had 40% when I went to bed, and then when I woke up, it was off. And it wouldn't turn on again, which is just not great. Really not great. Kind of scary when you're, like I said, attached to your phone. So the first thing I did was go to like a local Apple seller. I don't know, like I have an iPhone, so I just went there. But we only have one like main Apple store, like an official Apple store. We have places that sell Apple products, but we only have one Apple store in the entire country, which our country is not that big, so it's not really a big deal. So we just went to like the local store that sells Apple products, but it's not like an official Apple store. And they did a whole like factory reset. I don't know how to say that. They basically put it back to its original state, so removed all of the stuff that's on there. So if it was the software, it would have turned on again, which also meant that I lost all of my stuff, like all of my pictures, all of my voice memos, all of my notes, everything that was on there just gone, which is always great. So reminder to don't forget to make a backup of your stuff, laptop, computers, phones. Make a backup of everything because you don't want to lose it. This happened to me twice now. I've lost all of the stuff that was on my laptop because I didn't have a backup, and I lost all of the stuff on my phone because I didn't have a backup. So learn from my mistakes and don't actually forget to make a backup of your electronic devices. But anyway, it didn't turn on again, like you could have guessed. So the next day, I made an appointment in Amsterdam in the Apple store. So we went to Amsterdam. My brother and his girlfriend actually joined us, my mom and I, because we went to get sushi after that, which was fun. I never actually ate sushi in a restaurant, but that's beside the story. We went to the Apple store, and in the car, we were just kind of joking around, and I was like, imagine my phone just turning on when we walk into the Apple store, like this appointment being all for nothing. So we went to the Apple store, and I sat down, and I got my phone from my purse, and I was like, I can just test to see if it turns on. So I pressed the on button, the power button, and I tried this. Like I tried everything that was possible to try, and I tried the power button like at least 100 times for the entire day yesterday, but it didn't turn on, so I didn't try again. And in the Apple store, I tried again, and of course my phone turns on. Oh my god, why does this keep happening to me? It was kind of embarrassing because then, you know, the guy walks up to us and it's like, what is wrong with your phone? Well, it didn't turn on, but now it's turned on. But it actually was kind of okay, but then he could run a test on my phone because it was on, and he could see that my battery was actually kind of dead. So it had to be replaced, and now it's replaced. So my phone is fully functioning again. The only thing that's sort of sad about this whole thing is that I don't have anything on my phone anymore. But it's also kind of nice because, you know, my storage was running out anyway, and I did have a partial backup of some of my stuff, mostly conversation with people, but I also sent a lot of pictures in those because I still have some of my pictures. Sorry, sometimes I just speak so fast that I don't remember how to speak anymore. Yeah, so it actually turned out quite well. We only lost a little bit of money. It wasn't too expensive, at least not as expensive as getting a new phone. I didn't have any insurance or whatever on it anymore since it's a pretty old phone. It's it's not that old. It should have just been fine. It was, I think it's 3 years old now or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, it all turned out fine in the end, and I have a new room, so that's sort of why I've been gone and like running around everywhere in the Netherlands the last couple of days. But that's almost it for this video. It went by so quickly. I really like this video. I really like this house, so I hope you like it too. But that's it for this video, so I'm going to say goodbye now. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye!